Okay, so, okay na? Nakikita mo ba ang aking slides,
Yes,
Jufil?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so good morning, Jufil Miggy.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, so always stay at home and stay healthy always. Okay?
Yes,
Okay, so even though there's a pandemic, learning will still continue. Okay? Are you ready to learn a lot of things today?
yes, ma'am. I am very ready to learn new things a lot for this day.
Okay, very good. Well, we will continue learning even though we are at home. So, nakikita mo ba ang aking mukha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, this morning we will be focusing on a new topic for Music 8. Let's proceed. Wow. Okay. So in your Araling Panlipunan 7, you have learned the history of Asia and the world. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the history, culture, and tradition of each country has a big impact on what we are now. Okay. And of what we are facing nowadays. Okay. Now, in your Araling Panlipunan, you have already tackled all about the history, the background of each countries. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Indeed.
Can you read the following, the second paragraph?
Okay. In during the following activities, we will describe the music of each country in Southeast Asia and analyze the musical elements of selected gongs and instrumental pieces heard, and listen perceptively to music of Southeast Asia.
Okay, very good. So there are our targets for today. Are you excited, Jufil?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready to learn?
I am ready to learn this day, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Excellent. But before we start the lesson, I want you to answer the activity match made in music.
Okay,
Okay
ma'am.
ba sa'yo yan?
Okay, ma'am. No problem.
Okay. Can you read the direction for the activity?
Okay, direction. Match column A to column B by placing the letter of the correct answer on the space provided before each number.
Okay. So do you understand the direction?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I will be giving you 2 to 3 minutes to answer the following activity.
Okay,
So is
ma'am.
that okay with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So your timer starts now. Good luck. Okay,
Okay,
2 minutes
2 minutes
left.
left.
Just tell me if you are done answering.
Yes, ma'am. I'm done, ma'am.
Wow, very good. Okay, so ready to know the answers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's know the answer, starting with number one, harmony. Can you read the answer for harmony?
Okay, for harmony, number one, the correct answer is letter B, which states that it is the element of time in music.
Okay, very good. Are you correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Number two, meter.
Okay, for number two, the correct answer is letter C. When beats are organized in recurring accent patterns.
Okay, that is meter. When beats are organized into recurring accent patterns. How about number three?
For number three, we have dynamics. The answer
Yes.
for this is we have letter A, which states the relative loudness or quietness of music fall under the general elements.
Very good. Dynamics talks about the loudness and quietness of a music or the song. Okay. How about number four?
Okay, for number four, ma'am, we have melody. The answer for melody is letter D, is the element that focuses on the horizontal presentation of pitch.
Okay, that is melody. It focuses on the presentation of the pitch of the music. How about the last number, number five?
For number five, texture. It is the correct answer for texture, ma'am, is letter E, which states how layers of sound within a piece of music interacts.
Okay, very good. The texture of the music or of the voice of the singer. That
Yes,
talks
ma'am.
about the layers of the sound or the texture. So, are you familiar with this five? What are these five words
So
in
these
music?
five, if I can remember, these five words represent as a musical elements or a musical elements, ma'am.
Very good. Excellent. These five represents the basic elements in music. You have already tackled this one during your elementary years, in your grade 6, grade 7, and still we are going to touch all about the music or the musical elements. Very good. Okay, so can we proceed now?
Yes, ma'am.
By the way, what is your score?
Okay, I get 5/5, ma'am.
Very good. Okay, so let's proceed now.
Okay.
This is our topic for Music 8 for the first quarter, the music of Southeast Asia. Welcome to the music of Southeast Asia. In your grade 7 or music 7, you have already focused all about the Philippines music, the history of the music of the Philippines. Now, we will going to be promoted and we will going to have our journey for the outside of the country because we will be focusing on the neighboring countries of the Philippines. Let's start now with another activity. Okay, make a visit. Let us begin your journey by trying this activity. Can you read?
Okay. Identify the countries in Southeast Asia. Use the line to name and on the box write a description that would best describe that country.
Okay, very good. You have to identify the countries in Southeast Asia that you have discussed during your grade 7 Araling Panlipunan. And you have to name those countries inside the box and write at least a sentence or a description that could best describe the country that you have named. Okay, did you
Okay,
get my
ma'am.
point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can you do it in 3 minutes?
Okay, ma'am, I will. I will finish that for 3 minutes.
Okay, I will be giving you 3 to 5 minutes to finish the activity. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Your timer starts now. Okay, so are you finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So can we start now by answering number one?
Okay, for number one, ma'am, one of the country that under in Southeast Asia, first we have Indonesia.
Indonesia, very good. How will you describe Indonesia?
Indonesia, it is um, one of the most friendliest places in Southeast Asia, and of course, those people under in the Indonesia is very much have a uh, shall I say they are welcoming other people that they go to their country.
Very good. Okay, well done. Next one.
Okay, second, ma'am, we have Malaysia.
Malaysia. Is Malaysia part of Southeast Asia? Let's
Yes,
see.
ma'am.
Very good, Malaysia.
Okay, Malaysia for me, ma'am, it describes, it is known for its capital city, which is Kuala Lumpur.
Okay. You really have done your research, huh? Next one.
Okay, next one we have Cambodia.
Cambodia. Very good. Cambodia is part of Southeast Asia.
Okay, Cambodia, ma'am, it is, or they are known for their famous exotic delicacies.
Okay, yes, very good. Cambodia is known for its famous delicacies. How
Delicacies.
about number four?
Okay, number four, ma'am, um, Myanmar.
Myanmar, correct?
Okay, Myanmar, they are known as a golden land.
Okay, golden land.
Land.
The next one.
Okay, for my fifth list, one of the parts of Southeast Asia is Thailand.
Thailand. Is Thailand part of Southeast Asia? Yes, Thailand is part of Southeast Asia.
Okay, Thailand, ma'am, they are known for their stunning beaches, and of course, they are one of have a friendly people in their country.
Very good. Very friendly people can be seen in Thailand. How about the number six?
Okay, for my answer here, ma'am, number six, Brunei.
Brunei. Brunei? Good. Brunei is part of Southeast Asia.
Okay, for me, ma'am, Brunei, it is known or they are famous for their Islamic architecture.
Islamic architecture. Yes. Okay. Number seven.
For number seven, we have Laos.
Laos. Laos is correct.
Okay, Laos, ma'am, they are known for their great scenery and ethnic villages.
Okay, great. Very good. Number eight.
And also for number eight, ma'am, one of the part of the Southeast Asian country is we have Philippines.
Philippines. Are we part of Southeast Asia? Let's see. Philippines.
For me, ma'am, Philippines, they are abundance of beautiful beaches and also they are known for their delicious fruits. And of course, they are also a part of the one of the most happiest people in the world.
Yes, and we are also very much hospitable. We are known for being hospitable. Okay. Number nine.
Okay, for number nine, we have Vietnam.
Vietnam is correct.
Okay, for Vietnam, ma'am, they are known for their diverse culture and landscapes.
Okay. Number 10, second to the last.
Okay, for number 10, Singapore also, ma'am, is part of a Southeast Asian country.
Singapore, correct.
Singapore, ma'am, they are being known as a one of the clean or super clean country or being super clean. And of course, they are known also as a wealthy city in the Southeast Asia.
Okay, and the last one,
And the last one we have Timor-Leste.
Timor-Leste. Very good.
Okay, Timor-Leste, it is stated here, or for me in my own description about that country, they are officially known as a democratic country.
Democratic country. Timor-Leste is also known as, what is the old name for Timor-Leste?
They are also known as East Timor.
Okay, so they are popularly known as East Timor, but has been changed during the September 2002, I think, changed
Yes, ma'am.
into Timor-Leste.
Timor-Leste.
Okay, very good. Very good, Jufil. Excellent answer. Okay, so what are the countries in Southeast Asia? We have already answered the following countries in Southeast Asia, but we will going to touch all about them. Well, we have featured here 10 countries: Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam. We have just forgotten number 11, Timor Leste as well. Okay. Okay. Jufil, based on the idea of the activity, how will you describe the countries in Southeast Asia?
Okay, for me, ma'am, based on the activity a while ago, I can describe the countries in Southeast Asia. They are really diversified in terms of their culture, their tradition, types of um, music or an instrument that could be applied. And of course, they have their own identity. Each countries have their own trademarks to be known for. And of course, in terms of music, they are trying to use different styles and technique to identify what types of music they are trying to present. That's all, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Now, in describing the different countries in Southeast Asia, in additional, different countries in Southeast Asia has different cultures and traditions. Their history is the foundation of their culture and traditions, even in their music, because each country in Southeast Asia, or even in the countries of the world, has different styles of music, and those music are based on their traditions, their past, their histories, and their culture. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so now are you excited to proceed with our very first country in Southeast Asia?
Yes, ma'am. I am very excited.
That's my boy. Okay, let's proceed now to the very first country. We have Cambodia. Are you familiar with Cambodia?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we have there the flag of Cambodia, the blue, red, and blue combination, as well as the center is the Temple of Angkor Wat that is also very much famous in Cambodia. And some of the foreigners love to explore the Temple of Angkor Wat in Cambodia. Okay, this is let's tour first Cambodia. Okay, ayan, that is the Angkor Wat. Okay, Cambodia is also known for Kampuchea or Kampuchea. That is the old name for Cambodia. It is very popular for the kingdom of Angkor Wat, which is a great empire that dominated Southeast Asia for over 600 years ago. Now, can you read the very first paragraph?
Okay. Is a country of Southeast Asia that is known for its culture and tradition. The music of Cambodia is derived both from traditions dating
Hello, Jufil? You're having a technical problem, I guess. You're buffering.
Again, ma'am.
Okay. Can you read again the first paragraph?
Okay. Cambodia, it is a country in Southeast Asia that is known for its culture and tradition. The music of Cambodia is derived both from traditions dating back to the ancient Khmer Empire and from the rapid westernization of the popular music scene in modern times. It is said that the traditional music of Cambodia is highly influenced by ancient and Hindu forms.
Okay, very good. Now, the music of Cambodia is derived both from traditions and westernization or the popular music in the modern times. Now, we have different classical Khmer music under Cambodia. The very first one is
First one we have Pinpat, the playing car, and Mahuri.
okay, so those are the three classical music under Cambodia. These classical instruments or these classical music in Cambodia are very much important and very popular in presenting during weddings, festivals, and other important events in Cambodia. We have here also the modern music. The very first one is the
We have the Ramvong,
and
the Ramkbak.
okay, very good. The Rambong and the Rambak. Now, we will going to touch all about the very first or the most popular among the three classical music of Cambodia, the Pen or the Pin Piet. Pin Piet is a musical orchestra in Southeast Asia that has 9 to 10 instruments. It consists of 9 to 10 instruments. And most of those instruments are percussion and metallophones and xylophones. Can you read, Miggy? Can you read a paragraph?
Okay. It's a Cambodian musical ensemble
Okay.
or an orchestra that usually accompanies ceremonial music of royal courts and templates. Music is always part of their court dances, mass plays, shadow plays, and religious ceremonies.
Okay. So music is always part of their court dances because Cambodia is also popularly known for their Cambodian court music. And in the music of Cambodia, Pinpiet Orchestra or Ensemble is the one who plays in mass plays, shadow plays, and religious ceremonies like deaths, anniversaries, and weddings. Okay, so these are the different instruments present in this orchestra. Skortum, Samfor, Onit, Ching, and the Kongvong. Okay, so let's try to watch here and please observe the music of Cambodia, and then afterwards I will be asking you what is your observation about the video. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Can you hear the music?
Not really, ma'am. Ma'am, wala na siya yung music,
Okay, so
ma'am.
is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So just wait for me. Okay. So can I ask you about your observation about the music of Cambodia?
Okay, basically the music of Cambodia, it is a type of a common music that we can hear using a type of percussion instruments. And as I observed, they are trying to, or they are using their traditional instruments, just like those xylophones types of instrument. That's all, ma'am.
Okay. And in Cambodian music, they love to use instruments or struck keys instruments. Okay. So very good. Now, let's proceed to another country in Southeast Asia, which is also very popular. We have the Indonesia. Okay, are you familiar with Indonesia?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Can you read, please?
Is an archipelago in Southeast Asia comprising approximately 17,500 islands with over 238 million people. Indonesia is the world's fourth most populous country and is the fourth biggest nation of the world. Through interaction with other cultures such as Indian, Arabic, Chinese, and European, a wide range of musical styles had been developed. Today, the contemporary music of Indonesia is popular not only in the region but also in the neighboring countries.
Okay, so actually, in a little addition, in Indonesia, the kind of music in Indonesia has vocal and instrumental, in which when we say vocal, they sing, they do sing, and they also do perform musical instruments. Both vocal and instrumental musical instruments in Indonesia has a 5 octave tones. Okay, so that is equidistant 5 octave tones. Now, we have here a question. Okay, can you read the question?
What are the two musical gamelan ensembles in Indonesia?
So, are you familiar with the two gamelan ensembles in Indonesia?
Not yet, ma'am. Or,
So, do you have any clue?
um, I think it is Javanese and Balinese.
The Javanese and Balinese. Let's try to answer. Okay, very good. We have the Javanese from Java, Indonesia, and Balinese from Bali, Indonesia. Those are the two gamelan ensembles in Indonesia. Now, gamelan, can you read and answer the following?
Gamelan orchestra is the most popular form of music in Indonesia. There are many types of gamelan, but the famous um, Javanese and Balinese gamelan are the most famous ensemble in Southeast Asia. Then it contains a variety of instruments such as metallophones, xylophones, kendang, and ghost bamboo flutes and flat strings.
Okay, very good. Balinese, Javanese, and instruments are the answers for the underlined words or the blank spaces. Gamelan orchestra is the most popular form of music in Indonesia. There are many types of gamelan, but the famous are the Balinese and the Javanese gamelan. They are most famous ensembles in Southeast Asia because they do have differences and similarities, but the common similarity of the two is they are both from Indonesia. This contains variety of instruments or musical instruments such as metallophones, xylophones, kendang and gongs, bamboo flutes, bowed, and plucked strings. So can I ask you, are you familiar with bowed and plucked strings instrument?
Yes, ma'am. I think so.
Okay, can you give me an example of a plucked instrument?
It is somewhat those string instruments, just like a guitar.
Okay, very good. How about a bowed string instrument
And it is also types of a string instrument, just like an organ or a piano
or a violin that
or
is
a
using
violin.
a bow? Very good. You are familiar already with gongs, are you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, just like what you are using or what they are using in Tawag ng Tanghalan, that is a agong from
Yes.
Mindanao.
Okay,
Now,
ma'am.
these are the differences of the Javanese gamelan and Balinese gamelan. Can you read for the Javanese gamelan?
In Javanese gamelan, it is used for chord, percussion dominated, and style of playing finds solemn character.
Okay, very good. They are dominated with percussion instruments and they are used for court music. While in Balinese gamelan, they are used for sacred music or religious kinds of music, consists of metallophone and mostly gongs. Sudden change of tempo. When we say sudden change of tempo, tempo from fast to fast and
So,
slow. The
okay, ma'am.
dynamics are the basic characteristics. So the dynamics is the loudness, the quietness of the music. Sounds are very bright and brilliant and using fast rattling sounds for distinctive characters. So that is the differences between Javanese and Balinese gamelan. Okay, we have here a video and again, I want you to watch, listen carefully, and give me your observation about the video you heard and you watched. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So we are having technical problems again. So let's just wait for it. Okay. Yes, the video is not working. Let's try. Okay, so can you hear the music?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Watch and listen carefully to the Javanese music. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. I already hear
Okay.
the music of Japanese.
Okay, very good. Can I have your observation now?
Based on my observation with regards to that video, it is focuses about playing the traditional instruments, different types of instruments, and they are not focusing into one, but a lot of instruments, just like gongs. They have also types of metallophones, and at the same
Yes.
time, they are using a lot of. They have used also a type of drums. So different types
Okay.
of instruments that being combined in a one types of a music. That's all,
O-
ma'am.
Okay. So in totality, they are actually using, in Japanese, they are using percussion instruments. For example, are the gongs, the drums, and the xylophones. Okay.
Yes,
Okay, so can we proceed now?
yes, ma'am.
Now, I want you to answer the following questions, the three questions which will identify your knowledge about the topic we have discussed earlier. Okay, number one, how will you relate the music of Southeast Asia in your daily life? Number two, what do you think are the ways
Okay.
why people in Southeast Asia preserve their music? And number three, how will you promote the music of your country to the world? I will be giving you 5 minutes to answer the following
Okay, ma'am.
questions, and your timer starts now.
I'm done, ma'am.
Okay, excellent. Now, will you present your answers?
Okay, for number one question, ma'am, how will you relate the music of Southeast Asia in your daily lives? Well, for me, basically the music of Southeast Asia can relate to our daily life since that it talks about the diverse of region with equally diverse and of course the lifestyle and livelihood that could relate to the music of Southeast Asia. So that's all, ma'am.
Okay, how about number two?
For number two question, what do you think are the ways why people in Southeast Asia preserved their music? Well, for me, they trying to preserve their music because of their culture and how their music really reflect their individuality and to be known and have their own trademark or identity in terms of their own style of music. That's all, ma'am.
Okay, and lastly, number three.
Okay, for our last question, how will you promote the music of your country to the world? So basically, it's a common knowledge for us, ma'am, that we are facing in the or we are part of a generation Z. So be timely in social media because nowadays social media is the best and easiest way to promote anything, everything what you are doing. That's all, ma'am.
Okay, so you can promote your music of the Philippines to the world by using social media, because nowadays social media is one of the most influential ways of promoting something, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Now, by the way, I forgotten to read to you the answers as well of mine for number two and number one. So what do you think are the ways why
Okay.
people in Southeast Asia preserve their music? Well, we can actually preserve their music by what? By
The culture.
culture. What else?
Um,
By
at the same time, by doing, or shall we say, preserving them in their own country to pass it to generation by generation.
okay, very good. And as well as by, of course, presenting it and playing their music. Okay. So now for the last activity, we have the compare and contrast. You're already
Okay, ma'am.
familiar with the Venn diagram below, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to write the similarities and differences between the music of Cambodia and Indonesia.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So you have 5 minutes to do this, compare and contrast similarities and differences between the two countries featured earlier. And I want you to present it after 5 minutes. Is that okay?
Okay, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
your 5 minutes starts now.
Finish, ma'am.
Wow, you have already answered it for 3 minutes. Okay, so can you describe or give me the similarities and differences between the two countries?
Okay, first, ma'am, I will give, or I will present the differences of each countries in terms of their music. In
Okay.
Cambodia, they are presenting, or they have modern types of music. It has different types of modern music, and also they have a three classical types, or also they have a classical types of music. While the Indonesia, the music that they've used, or they have the many music ensemble that they used. Then in their similarities, of course, they are a type of music that they may use, or a quiet type of music. That's all, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Actually, the one in additional or in addition, the similarities between Cambodia and Indonesia is a common one. They both have court music and using of gongs and different musical instruments or percussion instruments. They are really very much similar to that. Okay, so we are already done with our discussion. And please, I want you to send me an email with your scores that you gathered in this activity. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Jufil. But before we end our discussion, I want you to have the agreement first. Search for the music of Malaysia and Thailand for our next lesson. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Copy to
Okay,
ma'am.
very good. Now, it's a bye-bye for the two of us. Goodbye, Jufil.
Bye,
Bye.
ma'am.
Have a nice day.